Hello everyone, I'm Mrs Moores and I work here at Brecon Hill Primary School where I've been a teacher for 15 years. And this year I've been working in year 2 and looking at Captain Cook and all his amazing voyages. So to make your museum interesting for everyone, you need to make sure you find out lots about the objects and make sure it's interesting so that people want to come and find out more at your museum. Some of the things that our class did was make some telescopes, think about using some technology, putting some art activities and some dressing up, so there's lots and lots of things for your visitors to see and do. The most important thing to start with is thinking about who is going to visit your museum, what you want them to find out, and how you're going to present that to them. You need to make it interesting and make it look pretty. You need to work together as a class and a team to decide what artifacts and objects you're going to need and whose job it's going to be to make them. You might want to think about using some actual objects from a real life museum and get a loan box from one of your local museums, or even bring something in from home. But don't forget, always give them back. Don't stick them in the cupboard and forget about them. You might decide to make your own objects with junk modelling or clay, or even make some fantastic artwork. If you can't borrow really rare or expensive objects from the museum, make your own. Or maybe you could go and make a newspaper report or a video of the object to play at your exhibition. Letters and diaries can be a really useful way to find out about the past. If you haven't got any you can borrow, maybe you could write your own. You need to think of some interesting ways to display your objects, maybe using a timeline. Make sure they're eye-catching and make sure your visitors want to find out even more. Technology is a great way to make your exhibition more interesting. Perhaps you could put film or some photographs up on the iBoard, or maybe you could have some QR codes that link to your own news reports that you've made for your adults to come and scan. Bbots and world maps can also work really well to engage your visitors in an activity. But always remember to make sure you think about the environment when you're making your exhibition. Use things that you can recycle and reuse, and don't use lots of plastic and things that might harm the environment and then throw them away. Whatever you decide to make for your exhibition, try and be kind to the environment and recycle wherever possible. Music and smells are also a really good way to encourage people to interact with your museum. When we made ours, we had some lemon juice for people to come and taste to find out what it would have been like on Captain Cook's ship. You could think about some smelly pots or something else to interest your audience. So I hope you enjoy making your exhibition as much as we did. Bye for now, and I can't wait to see some of your exciting exhibitions.